Okay, next up are places that are on the internet that are uh, robust and incredibly useful sources of information, guidance, and uh, the tools that you need to write this paper. The first one is Canvas. I've tried hard to kind of stock our class with um, lectures, which you can rewatch anytime, um, materials, handouts, PowerPoints, uh, and modules and things of that kind that can help you complete one or more of those kind of tricky parts of the paper that you're not sure quite what to do with. And those sections are different for everybody, but let's say you're having trouble with what to write in your introduction, there are resources for that. If you're having trouble kind of supporting an argument, one particular argument on the paragraph level, there are resources for that. So think of our Canvas shell as not just the kind of the material that comes up due every week or two, but also as kind of a stockpile of useful stuff that has been there all along. And I'll of course keep adding to that in the last few modules here. Also, there's the Purdue Online Writing Lab called the OWL. This is an incredible resource put together by Purdue University, um, and they've just been improving it over the years. This is a great place. A lot of people think of this as a resource for MLA formatting questions, and it is an incredibly comprehensive resource that rivals anything that's ever been printed. But there's also a lot of advice on the writing process, brainstorming, outlining, drafting, revising, and it goes on and on. So it is an incredible resource, and I've provided a link in this module to the OWL at Purdue. So take a look at that. Two digital spaces that have a wealth of information for you to help you write this paper. So from places we go to things. And the things that you have at your disposal, probably beyond this, but the things that came to mind to me are your prospectus and annotated bibliography are texts designed specifically to help you write this paper. If you don't make use of them, then you're really making your job harder than it needs to be. The prospectus should have provide you with kind of a plan for the argument, and the annotated bibliography is designed to help you digest the research and make it more useful and actually act as kind of a very easy to navigate guide of the resources that you've gathered. So if you seem to remember, an idea or a quote that you wanted to use, it should be very easy to just take a look at your annotated bibliography and help remind you of what that source was so that you can use it in your paper. So very useful stuff there. Also an outline. I've provided some resources on outlining in the module, and an outline is vital for a paper this long. I liken it to a blueprint, and you wouldn't try to build a bridge or a building without a blueprint. So it's not a good idea to try and write a long, ambitious paper without an outline. So make sure to also write an outline and make use of it. You can add detail to an outline to the point that it is basically the whole paper, except in outline format. So that is an incredibly useful resource as well. And finally, multiple drafts. So make sure to just start writing. One of the biggest mistakes people make is you get writer's block because you don't want to put anything down on the page. Just start writing. Your first draft is always going to be subpar. So put a draft down on paper, revise it, and improve it more than once even.